Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott's Tools and Projects. So today we're going to take a look at what I carry in my Milwaukee Packout ammo box. So just a brief look at the box itself. So it's called an ammo box because it, resembles one in a way. It's nice and strong and lightweight with nothing in it and still not that heavy with stuff in it. So you've got this nice little carry handle on the top so you can carry it, which also folds away flush on the side so you can still slide other Packout items on this top section if you want to. It's got a nice strong secure clasp on the front to get in it, and then it's also got this little section here which you can use for a padlock if you want to lock it and keep it secure. It's a nice small compact size, not too big but not too small, and then obviously you've got your little, tip it up, you've got your little release button down here if you've got this clipped onto something else. So obviously what's on the bottom is is the same design of what would clip into the top, vice versa. So if you haven't seen the Packout sort of system before, so let's get into it and see what we've got in it. So this is a bit of does a multiple different jobs for me. Any jobs I've got on really that require the things inside it is, I'll take it on that job with me or take it home and do that job. So yeah, it's got a wide range of different things, so we'll get into it. So some 6mm plugs, basic over here in the UK, just their standard 6mm plugs. Moisture pack for just making sure everything's all right. A random drill bit, which I use to do a job, which I've just left in here. In this top section, we've got some standard sized PZ2 screws. So always need screws for something. In this top section, we've got the Marksman paint marking pens. So this one's the standard one, and then that one's the deep hole one. So if you need to mark, you can mark any material, brick, wood, anything. It'll put a nice solid mark on that for you, so you can, where to either drill or screw. In this little section at the bottom here, we've got a Stanley Fatmax 5m chrome tape. So it's a nice sturdy strong little tape. Always need a tape measure. On this left hand side we have got a few different things. So we've got the Milwaukee 1/4 inch hex nut drivers. So you've got 7, 8, 10 and 13. Used them all at least once, used some of them a bit more than others. 7mm for Jubilee clips, 10mm for 10, everyone knows 10mm the popular size, and 8mm a lot of, I did a lot of tech screws and they were 8mm. So yeah, I'm going to get the longer ones of these. If anybody's seen these before, Milwaukee have just fetched some out that are a bit longer, because they'll come in handy. So we've got those. We've got a Bauer PZ2 screwdriver. Sometimes you can't use the impact driver to drive a screw in, so it's always handy to have a hand screwdriver. We've also got this lockable bit extension from Milwaukee with a PZ2 bit in it ready to go. And then in the top section we've got some more bits. We've got the Milwaukee Shockwave bit set, so that's got the smaller lockable bit extension and a range of different bits. Some of you may already know, but the Milwaukee bits aren't the best. So I've actually recently got this off a friend for my birthday. So I've popped this in here, just in case we need a bit better quality bit. And again, it's got Phillips, Posi, Torx, and a nice little bit holder at the bottom. So we've popped that in here. So that's the top section, and this is a nice little tote tray, so you can lift this out and take it to wherever you're working, or just lift it out to get into the bottom section. So that's a nice little tray. In the bottom section we've got a Weeha electrician's hammer. So I didn't have anything to tap the red plugs in if they needed tapping in, so I've popped this in here, and it's a nice little lightweight, compact, brilliant for tapping the plugs in, and then it's also got that nice claw feature on it, so if you need to use that, you can do. Another new addition from my friend Lewis is this Milwaukee 20cm level. So again, sometimes you need to make sure things are nice and level, so this is very handy to keep in here nice and small and compact, and I ain't got to carry a big daft level with me elsewhere. So, and it's got the nice tool, so you've got your horizontal and your vertical vials on there. Next up, we've got some drill bit sets. So we've got the extreme masonry set, and we've got the multi-material set. So as you can see on the pictures, you can do brick, metal, wood, plastic, glass, all sorts with these, but sometimes if you're doing something a bit hardcore, that's why I've got these ones, because these are just a bit better. I'll keep these ones for wood and plastic and stuff like that, and then these ones for brick and stuff like that. So they come nice in the Packout cases. Maybe in the future I might put these in an organizer and then just clip the organizer to the top, but for now they're just in the bottom section. So yeah, nice wide range of sizes as well. And then we've got a couple of power tools in the bottom. So we've got my M18 combi drill. So this is the fuel brushless version. So you've got your different settings. You've got obviously your standard drill setting, and you've got your hammer drill. So I do need to invest in an M12 SDS just for those bigger / harder work jobs, because this sometimes can struggle if you're doing loads and loads of drilling. But it's a great drill. Other than that, it's the M18 FPD2. Obviously runs on your M18 batteries, so yeah, that does the job for the most part. And then one of my all-time, up to now, favourite Milwaukee tools is the M12 impact driver. So this is the FID2, so Gen 2 I think they might have fetched a Gen 3 out, but don't quote me on that. I know they've fetched the subcompacts out, that might be the ones that I'm thinking about, but yeah, anyway. So you've got the nice 3 tri-lube 3 lights on the front. You've got obviously your different modes on the top. And again, this is brilliant. I've just got a little 2.5 in it for now. I'm going to upgrade that, I think, to a 5.0 high output, just purely so I can stand the tool up, because obviously at the minute they're not very good for standing tools up. But yeah, so it's a nice real all-round kit really. So if I'm doing any drilling or screwing or mounting something or anything like that, I just can take this with me. Everything's in one spot. I've not got multiple boxes or bags with different gear in. Everything fits in here nicely. And what I did forget to mention at the start is obviously the Packout stuff is waterproof to some degree. Don't quote me on the rating, but it is waterproof, so if I am caught working outside, I know all my tools are staying nice and dry and safe, which is a nice little added bonus. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick look, guys, something a bit different again. I'm trying to think of different content to put out there for you, so let me know what you think. I have got a couple of other different setups for different things, so if you want to see them, then let me know. But thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.